tonight. How important was it to get the win tonight after yesterday's game?
It's important to get the win tonight, not on the game yesterday, but just where we are. I love that game. I love the game that we played tonight on back-to-back nights, and it was hard. We contested just about everything up and down the ice, to every guy on the bench. So you don't get a lot of these this season, those wins that help you cement your culture, and I love that game tonight.
You switched up the lines and went back
Yeah.
to Quist, Lundell for Hagee. What's impressed with that line the last few games?
Each got a little bit. I think they draw some things out of each other. Bo's got a little bite to his game, right? And he's on the puck. And Lundy can kind of play both sides of it. Carter's the speed, and we know what he's capable of offensively. But I think the players around them make them better, make them true to who they are.
Were you happy with the discipline today? I mean, we talked earlier. You talked with the guys. They got a little chippy, but I think you only took two. They only had 2 power plays. They didn't score.
Yeah, we only took 1 penalty. We got called for 2, but we only took 1. It was good. It was a hard game. It was reasonably physical, but very, very smart. We need to stay out of the penalty box. We're running, Mikula and Forsling and Kulikov have had to take up so many minutes. Aaron Ekblad's a huge part of our penalty kill, and we miss him greatly. And we've run those guys too hard in the last 8 games. But tonight we were smart.
How about the energy level? How did you feel the energy level?
I loved all of it. They were wired. It's not easy in this league playing back-to-back, and we're going to learn how to do that because we've been afforded the opportunity, I think, to play 14 of them this year and 10 in the last 40 games of the season, which we appreciate. But it's also an opportunity for your culture, for the hardness in your game. So I was really happy with that game tonight. I don't know if you can tell.
Is the culture where you want it to be, or do you think you need a little bit more growing in the culture situation?
Yeah, no, I think we're on the right path with it. It doesn't come right away. It's nothing that's granted to you at the start of the year. Even with the season we had last year, there's nothing given to you. It has to be reinvested and recreated, and sometimes, and it has to. And this year will look different than last year. We have a different team. We've traded almost 9 guys out each year in the last 3 years. You have new players coming in, different lines tonight. We normally don't play Matthew with Sasha and Sam, and they're really good. And then, maybe there's something new there, so we have to reinvent ourselves.
Were you conscious of the Devils' way they're offensive and how fast they are? Were you very conscious?
Well, they've got just this really nice mix, right? Incredible speed and skill up front, and then now they've got some real size on the back end to make it difficult in the offensive zones. They've got a great balance. I think they've taken a big step forward in the management of the game. They put pucks deep when they should. They make plays when they should. So they're a very difficult opponent. They earned our respect in the 2 games they beat us in Florida, and we showed that respect tonight. We played hard.
With how difficult it is to kind of break through?
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
With how difficult it is to kind of break through their defense. I mean, is that kind of what you like, the persistence of your group to kind of get break through and get that one early in the third?
Yeah, like the idea would be not to make that the focus of your game. It's just going to be a hard grinder. So 2-1 is a lovely score for us. We've had some pretty good nights at 2-1, so we're fine with it.
Can you touch on a little bit more about the emotional edge to the game both tonight and last night, and how that helps your guys mentally moving forward in the second half of the season?
Right, so you have to find your anchor and your style, like what you believe in. So there were a lot of, like I don't know that the league would be selling tickets on that game, right? Like, if you're talking about passing and playmaking, and that's the way that game had to be played for us. We had no chance of winning that game another way, and the acceptance of the game was the key piece. That is also kind of how we're built. We've got some really good skilled players, but we just grinder. And I don't know that we've seen quite as much of that in the first 40, and I think we understood that would be our challenge, that emotional challenge. We had really good energy on the bench tonight, even on back-to-back, and that's got to come from somewhere. Sometimes it's the situation you're in, and sometimes it's the opponent, and I think we had both tonight.
And Bill said you guys seemed like you were disappointed, that some of the guys were disappointed in last night's game and they wanted to come out and play right away.
Well, we had gone 4 periods of some really high-end hockey for our team. We were very, very good in the Boston game. And then we did things to ourselves, and it's not disrespectful to Philadelphia. They capitalized on it, but we put ourselves in the penalty situation, and we tried to play probably a nicer game with the puck than I think we're built to play. That's not disrespectful to our team. It's just we're good at a handful of things. We don't want to do. You don't want to be good at everything in this league. You just want to be good at what you are. And I think we got to that tonight.
Felt like the kind of game that you guys might have to play in April or May or even June to kind of get a test like that now? Is it good to go through that?
Well, we're going to get, I think, 8 more back-to-backs. I think we've got LA back-to-back and then Vegas back-to-back, and the rest of them don't get easier. So we're going to get the chance.
Thanks, Coach.
Just one more question about a lot of people are saying you were happy with the start of the game. I can't believe that you were happy with only having 1 shot on goal through like half the first period. So what was
I was
this?
100% happy with it.
You were?
Well, completely. It had to look a certain way for us. I think they missed a couple.
Okay,
I think they had a problem with the button
that's fair.
early. No, I was truly happy with that. We were. I think you're probably talking about the comment on the bench that we weren't selling tickets here tonight. No, I'm fine. That's what I meant when I said that. We weren't selling tickets here tonight. In the 82, you get games with quite a bit different context to them. So we wanted that game to look exactly the way it did. The offense of what we would generate or how we would look offensively was of no value to us tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.